Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. So this one's going out to this is going out to YouTube and Facebook. So I'm doing like a multi-stream. I'm streaming this through OBS. So yeah, this is just going to be like an update video on stuff that is happening. Stuff that is happening in the space, so you guys are up to date what is happening. So if you can see this on YouTube, you can see this on well, you can see this now on Facebook. So there it is there. So happy days. For some reason it's still not connecting. It's kind of weird. I don't know, maybe my maybe this software is not connecting. Anyway, so I'll do the updates with MY24. Basically, you know, all the issues that were going on with MY24, and ProX sent out a nasty email and, you know, try to blackmail the admin of MY24, and it just got really nasty. They wanted 60k, blah blah blah, and you know, it just got really nasty, guys. But the good thing about it is that you know, things are getting back on track, and they're probably going to launch again in 48 hours. Get the script back up and running, and happy days. So it's still moving forward. It's just that all these people are attacking MY24 because you know, basically, yeah, they probably don't like Drew Burton, and they don't like it's one of the most transparent rev shares there is. You know, it's probably the most transparent rev share I've ever been in the sense of updates. Like, Drew does videos constantly, posts them up. I've never seen that. MPA is also very transparent, but they just do, you know, text posts. They don't do it in the context that Drew does it, right? His videos, have you seen his videos? You know, it just tells you how it is, and I think that's what most people, they're threatened by that. So, guys, I think MY24 is going to come back strong, right? They just got to get back up and running. They got the 90-10 rule. In my opinion, you know, it's just business as usual. They're gonna, like, this has been a real trying time for them, but they're gonna get back up and running, you know. And then once all this stuff goes away, more people are gonna come back. It's the same deal with what happened to My Paying Ads. You know, like when My Paying Ads had the rough time with PayPal, a lot of people left. But then once it's, you know, it got back up and running, and then the funds came back, everyone came back. Like, oh, okay, I wouldn't say everyone came back, but a lot of people came back. Same deal with it's going to happen with MY24. History repeats, guys. You know, history repeats. MY24, you know, it's going through shaky times now. It's going to get back up and running. There's going to be, you know, glitches. There's always going to be stuff that's happening, right? So it's not going to be all smooth sailing. Once funds are released, you know, I don't know, 600, 700,000, I think 800,000 of that. It's something around there. I don't quote me, but it's around that figure. When that gets released in March, it's going to be happy days. It's going to be like, you know, back to normal. People are going to come back. Same deal happened with MPA. So don't sweat it, guys. Just don't sweat it. Just go with the flow. I mean, do you want MY24 to continue? Do you want this income to be coming in for the next, you know, 2 to 5 years, 10 years? I mean, if Drew has his way, it's going to be around for the next decade, right? Do you want that, or do you want to listen to negative people? You know, you're going to lose your money. It's that simple. So yeah, it's going to come back. It's going to be just like MPA, you know, same deal. And if you guys can hear me, please say hello or just say yes you can hear me. Hey Paul, hey Prince, hey Julie, hey Alfie. Testing 1 2 3. Can you hear me, guys? And I'm also streaming to YouTube. So don't sweat it, guys. It's all good, right? What you need to worry about, you don't need to worry about MPCA, MPA, or MY24. They are the least of your problems. What you need to worry about are programs that have gone bad, that are poorly managed. Before I go there, I'm gonna try to deliver this stuff in a positive manner. It's, you guys need to know about this stuff, but I'm not going to dwell on it, okay? But what I want to say is, I got some sad news to report. Here in Thailand, we've got this is like a kids' day. So, some businesses, they close their shop, and then they're not open today. And what they do is they take their kids to this air show, and it's in the southern Thailand, I think. Actually, I can show you the airport. It's in Hatia International Airport, and this has actually happened today, so it's very sad. What happened was one of they have like helicopters, and it's like an air show, and everyone takes their kids there, and they had a jet fighter that crashed today, and one of the people was killed. One of the pilots was killed. So very sad. This is it here. This is taken from, so I'm not going to show it, but it was going along, and then it just, it came down. Really unfortunate, because this is actually the jet. Well, this is what they reported as the jet. This is like one of the latest fighters in the Swedish Air Force uses them. It's a Sabre Gripen, all right. Well, this is what was reported in the. So it's a pretty, expensive piece of machinery, and this is what's crashed. So it's really unfortunate, and that's sad, because it's Kids' Day today, and people take their kids there to see the air show. So extremely sad. So let's continue. You guys probably know about my paying ads. What actually happened was, and they actually fought this. A lady named Tara, she was bringing negative press about my paying ads. Sorry, my bad. My advertising page. Okay, sorry, slip of the tongue. My advertising page. She was actually bringing some negative press about them, saying they're a scam, blah 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 blah, and they actually won a thing against her to take her down some of this stuff that she was posting online, which is quite ironic, because and what happened to my advertising page, the VX gateway was basically their third party gateway they were using to make the payments, and what actually happened was it went into liquidation, and VX Gateway were actually subcontracting or subbing out the payments to another company. So they went in liquidation. I think $60 million was lost or something like that, and now they're trying to, the creditors are trying to get the money back. So it's really sad situation, because my advertising pays was rev share, which a lot of people know about, but it was very, very poorly managed, and I was in this, and I pulled the plug after I would see all this nonsense and excuses after excuses after excuses about this stuff, about we weren't getting paid, and then withdrawals were taking 30 days, and then we had to be qualified, then we had all this just basically stuff to stall people from paying us. I got out late 2015, so over a year ago. 2016 now, a year ago, it would have been 2015. Would have been, I think it was like November it was the same time I got out of Traffic Monsoon. It was September 2015, right? So I got out of Traffic Monsoon and I got out of my paying ads, right? Just had a gut feeling. Now they're bickering between the VX Gateway, but at the end of the day, guys, right? Mike D's that owned my paying ads was him and the management made some very poor decisions. No transparency, lack of communications. That's when I saw the lack of communication, I pulled the plug. I'm like, nah, I'm taking my money out of this. So I got most of the funds. Actually, I made a profit. That's it. I had literally no referrals anyway. I lost most of them when we went to when they left the US. I said I don't want any part of this. As someone, people that run this sort of company, I don't want any part of it. Got out of it. Now, what's happening is they're basically fighting with VX Gateway to get the funds. Blah 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 blah. At the end of the day, it was mismanaged, and Mike D's is going to be held responsible for that because people lost a lot of money. Right? At the end of the day, that's it. Plain and simple. Now they're opening up my advert platform. Okay, this is it here. The ad platform. Okay, right. So and it's the same deal. Leaders are coming in. They're coming in from Map, and they're coming into this. Right? There's fair enough. They're coming into this site, and they're going to bring their teams over. Blah blah blah. There's nothing wrong with that. People go into different websites and different opportunities, right? All good. But what doesn't rub me the right way is, $60 million was lost, or some there's millions of dollars lost in my advertising pays, right? They start playing the blame game, and now they just open up this new site, whether it's owned by Mike D's, but it's pretty much the same people, right? All the leaders are coming over this, and now they're plugging this, right? What about how many other people? 250 or 300,000 people that got burnt in my advertising page? What about those people, right? What they do is they stop, they pick up, they just move along, and then they just expect people to come, put money into it, and then it's all happy days again. It's poorly managed in the first place, very, very poorly managed, and now they expect people to come and follow them, and it's all sweet. You lost money, but it's going to be okay, mate. Come over, it's all sweet. That does not sit with me one bit. And if you guys are going to go into my advertising platform, you guys you're going to be partnering with people that screwed up, right? They knew what was going on and they screwed up. So you're going to partner with these people, just so let you know that. That's your choice if you do. So I guess at the end of the day, I guess Tara had the last laugh. She called it. Rick, you can read this. You can read this thing. In my opinion, I would stay away. This is just my opinion. Stay away from these people. Poorly managed business. Of course, this is just my opinion, right? You guys don't have to listen to me. Another program that's just really did not rub me the right way was this program. This one was a scam, guys, from the get-go. I made posts about it, and then this is what they call a blind offer, guys. Okay, people join this stuff, and this is how the scam evolves. People join this stuff, right? It's a blind offer. It's just a video, more bullshit. Get started, sign up, activate, get paid. What a load of crap that is. Right, it's a blind offer. They don't actually tell you anything what's going on. They did have the details page, and then they took that down because they had photos of the Genesis mining operations, and then they said that there's a mining operation that is run by this, right? And you pay your $97, and then you start to recruit people, and there's a lot of people that recruited, and I think they made like 1,000 sales. The mining operation side of it was just bullshit, right? It was just what they did was, if you pay your $97, right, you get your $47 or whatever, 50% commission split. And then you got, say, $97 still invested in that program. So what they were doing is they were just paying you, like, 20 cents, 30 cents a day, or 10 cents a day, right? And they put that information into an automated payroll Bitcoin script, and they would just pay you 10 or 20 cents a day just to look like, as if it's a mining operations, but it's not. It's just a scam. And where that really where that money is coming from is from your payment, so your $97 that you paid. Now, what happened was then they stopped paying affiliates. Right? And a lot of people that introduced this program and got a lot of people in are now not getting paid. Right? So the best review on Profit Glitch, in my opinion, is this one. Right? When you guys get involved in blind offers, you're opening yourself up to get screwed. Okay? Plain and simple. What I'm trying to do here, guys, is trying to educate people out there, because you guys that are joining these scams are perpetuating the scam, right? You get other people in, and then that's how the scam evolves, through your participation. So what they'll do is they'll pay you a little bit to think that it's a legit program, but it's not. It's just a scam to get you to recruit more people, and then they'll screw you over. And this is what happened with Profit Glitch. This review by Sean Walters is the best review I've seen on the truth of Profit Glitch. He breaks it apart and he tells you exactly what happened and how they're actually paying and how the scam is evolving. He posted a video, then got he got an email from Profit Glitch owner taking action, reporting him to YouTube to take action to take the video down. So watch this one. It's by Sean Walters, Profit Glitch review, the real truth in his opinion. Right now, what's happened now is Profit Glitch has stopped paying. It's all over the internet. It's all over Facebook. It's in the forums. Go to Make Money MMG forum, right? Now affiliates in Profit Glitch are now starting to come out and say they're not getting paid. So at the end of the day, this is what I tell you this stuff not to be negative. I tell you there's a lesson in it for everyone, right? And the lesson is this: if you join blind offers with some bullshit, Bitcoin mining operations behind it, there's no actual proof, right? Then you're opening yourself up to scam. And if you promote this stuff, you're an idiot. Plain and simple, right? If you want a true mining operations program, I don't give a shit if you join me, if you join someone else, I don't care. This is the best mining operations. They have a real office in Munich. They have data centers. They have operations in Iceland. They've been going for 4 years. In my opinion, they're the best, but they take a long time. You're not going to get your investment back for over a year, right? But these guys are the real deal. They are the best in the business. They wrote their own custom software to maximize the payouts, and these guys are the best, right? So if you're into Bitcoin mining, if you want to invest, you're going to have to invest a lot of money into this to make a small return, but it's legit. It's still better than the banks, right? So anything that pays out slow is most likely legit. If you got something that pays out fast, it's a scam. They're just taking the money from someone else that has joined after you, and they're giving it to you, right? So I think I've covered some points. Hope you guys get it, because if you guys are still joining these scams, all you're doing, right, is perpetuating the scam, and you're making it worse for the whole industry. That's what you're doing. And sooner or later, people are going to get sick and tired of your bullshit, and they're not going to join you. And I don't like doing these videos, but people need to know this stuff. If you want a legit program, guys, if you want a legit program, legitimate business, My Paying Crypto Ads, obviously I'm going to give them the plug, right? This is what, right? I've been with My Paying Ads for 22 months, guys, right? The sister company. The next leg is My Paying Crypto Ads, right? Proven record, right? Proven record for over time. And obviously I'm gonna give you my best recommendation, because it's the best program in my opinion. It's been paying me, right? It's not these flyby programs that disappear after a while, right? So that's what I'm saying. Just go with, I'm not saying My Paying Ads is the only one, or My Paying Crypto Ads is the only legit program. There's a lot of good other legit programs out there as well. All I'm saying is join those programs, right? Because they're the ones that are going to keep paying for years and years and years. Right? I think MY24 is going to be around. It's just going through a lot of pains. Every business that starts off will have growing pains, and there's going to be people that try to shut it down. But if MY24 can get over this hump, the next 6 months, if they can get over the hump, get back their funds from Payzar, get the script sorted out, get everything ironed out through the back office, and so everything's going again, and then start to lift back up to 60-40 eventually, get a couple of $1 million back in their kitty, and then start lifting that back up to like 60-40. It's going to be a powerhouse, right? But this is the time right now that it's like, you can go either way, and that just comes back down to the admin and the people, right? Admin can only do so much. He can do everything. I mean, the dude sells his car and he's selling all his stuff to keep this running, because it's cost a lot of money. So really, it's up to the members if they want to continue or not. If they want to listen to negative people, the businesses are not going to be around, right? And they're going to lose their money. But if they stick with the program, stick with the admin, and give them the support, right? Business can be around for 5 to 10 years. What would you rather, listen to negative people and not get paid, or get paid for the next 5 or 10 years? The choice is obvious, right? So you start listening to these people that are telling all these lies, right? What are you going to get out of them? Nothing. It's not going to get you paid, right? As long as it's ethical and there's nothing, everything is above board, right? And the business is legit, then I'm all for it, right? And there was one more thing I was going to say. I can't remember. Yeah, one more thing. I had a conversation with a friend. I've known her for a while on Facebook, and this is a common thing, right? This is a common thing. A lot of people get distracted, right? And I've had some distractions as well, but I kept on persisting with My Paying Ads and now My Paying Crypto Ads. Right now, it's got me to the level now that I'll be pulling, like, those two programs are going to be giving me. I'll max those two programs out in only a couple more months. Maybe My Paying Crypto Ads is going to maybe a little bit longer, because I've started to lose ad packs now. So it could be March, right? But My Paying Ads, I'm literally just there, almost there, right? I got like 1,320 packs, 1,330 packs, I don't know. I don't even bother looking at my thing now. I just log in and there's like, $800 sitting there, so I just buy ad packs. So I've continued and I stuck with My Paying Ads when Traffic Monsoon came out, and they, it was the king. And then my advertising pays, right? Could have gone either way with those programs. And I just, just my opinion, I didn't feel right with Traffic Monsoon, so I pulled that out. And then my advertising pays. When the business does not give you any communication, and it's like, you got to find out yourself, like there's no communication, no, I'm not going to have any part of that. I'm not going to have my money in a program where the admins, it's on you. Like there's no communication, right? They purposely do this stuff because they don't want to pay you. I got out of that stuff, right? And it just happened to be that I picked the right companies, right? It could have gone either way, right? And there was a lot of people in My Paying, there was a lot of people in Traffic Monsoon that stuck with Traffic Monsoon. Like there's nothing, like that's what they did. And there's a lot of people in My Paying My Advertising Pays that stuck with My Advertising Pays, right? And I know some people in My Advertising Pays, and they were like, we're both like, we could have gone either way, right? We could have gone either way. I decided to go with My Advertising Pays. He went with My Advertising Pays. I went with My Paying Ads, right? It just happened to be the way it worked out, right? I could have lost, he could have won. I could have won, I could have lost. But I just went on my gut experience, and I went what I felt right for me. And when a company and the owners of the company do not give you updates for 3 months, right? They're obviously hiding something. They're hiding something, right? And my gut feeling told me, nah, there's no way I'm going to put any more money into this. I'm getting out. When you got a company like MY24 Hour, right? It's, yeah, okay, it's going through a lot of times. But what has the admin of MY24 Hour always done? He's always been transparent, and he always gives you updates. And that's something that you can't. How many rev shares do you see that? I can't name one rev share that they do that, where he does physical videos of himself 2 or 3 days later, and it gives you an update on camera. I don't. There's not one rev share that I know that does that, right? So this is why I go with this stuff, because I go with my gut, right? And I don't get everything right all the time. I screw up. I screwed up with my with HYRPs and investment programs, and even though I made a lot of money, I just don't want to. They're quicksand businesses, and I learned my lessons with that. And if you people that do investment programs, I mean, it's all sweet. You guys can do that, but in my opinion, you are building quicksand businesses, and they're not going to be around in 12 months' time. They're not going to be around. You could put that time into something more stable and long term, right? In my opinion, that's what I do now. So that's pretty much it, guys. We're having a webinar on My Paying Crypto Ads on the January the 16th on 7 p.m. Bangkok time. That's in 54 hours time, so it's Monday. I'll post a link on my Facebook if you guys are interested in checking that out, coming on board with that. And if you are interested in meeting the owner of My Paying Ads and myself and a lot of the other leaders, come to Singapore on the 30th of March. They're going to announce a venue soon. I'm not sure if they've announced a venue yet, but they're going to announce that. You can meet me. You can meet many of the leaders, and then you can actually have a look at, My Paying Ads, right? So I'm getting a lot of people coming. Even a lot of people now. I'm getting a lot of people still joining My Paying Ads. And I just tell them, just come to Singapore and meet the owners, and you decide for yourself. So John's in my MPCA Dream Team. He's got 800 packs. That is amazing. So guys, just wanted to wrap it up. Thanks everyone and also congratulations to Lou and Toya in My Paying Ads. Obviously, they're in my downline, but I want to give a special thanks to those guys. They're crushing it. They've been in My Paying Ads for 6 months, and now they've reached 700 packs, and they're flying now. So congratulations to you guys. I want to thank you for your support, and you guys are working really hard, so you deserve everything, guys. And a lot of other people too, right, in this awesome business. So with that said, hope you got some value from this. Stay away from the shit. Focus on the legit stuff, not necessarily My Paying Ads or My Paying Crypto Ads. You have your other programs. Just focus on that stuff. Don't get distracted, and it's going to be all sweet. In 6 months' time, you could be sitting here without a job like me. I get up every day. I do what I want. Every day is like Christmas. Every day is like Christmas. It's freaking awesome. Everyone can get there, right? If you just focus on your shit. So with that said, guys, thanks for watching. And I'll post that link for My Paying Crypto Ads if you're interested. I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Thanks for watching.